We're kidding! You thought you could avoid us, but you
Actually, hang on, I played this recently, and there's a save room that I have, like, 2 seconds
We might
away.
just discard that 4 minutes we just had and start from here.
There was 6 minutes.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start from here, because I goofed something.
Goofed it up.
We're gonna have
Don't worry, we have more hilarious quotes from fanfiction.
Alright, let me find this. Jill's not wearing the Revelations outfit, and that's better because this has the butt.
Money.
Aaron really does oversell how nice the butt is, though.
Oversell?
Oversell.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, it is though.
It is, but it's not like
the best.
Yeah. Continue down the hall. All right, we'll just.
Okay.
I gotta drop off ribbons here.
If you love hell so much, why not move there permanently? Garfield said as he shot the silver bullet.
Alright.
Like,
alright.
I really just want to understand the mindset of people who write fanfiction like this. Because some people do it for, like, the sake of irony, and just because it's dumb and funny. But some people take it seriously.
Yeah. An item box release. Since we do not have a lighter yet, go ahead and keep the flask. Alright, I'll deposit the flask.
Garfield then grabbed the dollar bills in his clenched fist and shoved it in Mark Zuckerberg's mouth. I have no need for your filthy money.
Who else?
Mark Zuckerberg.
No, who was the first guy?
Garfield.
Alright. I shouldn't have asked.
Mark Zuckerberg, this is awful. We cannot make the Facebook ourselves. We are much too pathetic, cried Eduardo. After seeing Andrew Garfield in silence, I just can't think about that.
I, completely forgot he was in that movie.
Anyways, Childish Gambino took out a swig of his mug. Why are you adverse to the idea of you and Elsa as a couple? The internet.
You need to stop reading this.
Oh my god. I just really want Donald Glover to see that. And just...
see if I can juke him. I can juke him.
That zombie looks kind of like a zombie version of...
Excuse me.
What's his face? Leon.
Leon! Help! Leon! Open the door, Joe!
That was the worst part of it.
There's no knob on the door!
That game would be literally perfect if it didn't have her in it.
Alright, he's got 2 daggers in his head now.
Alright, that works.
He's fine.
He'll be okay.
Yeah. You will notice that there is a table with a wooden mount on it. Get the wooden mount on the lamp shelf and head right.
Said that like a speed verse in a rap song.
Thank you? I guess. Thank you?
Here's a comment from one fanfiction. Oh god, I'm halfway through this story, but please don't let Foghorn fuck Roadrunner.
Foghorn Leghorn. Yeah, please don't.
Proud to announce that I will be attending the Gathering of the Juggalos in 2017.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
You use the mansion key.
Seth MacFarlane / OC. Why do people write fanfiction about real people? That's just weird.
I don't know.
Nor
I did something wrong.
Oh no, again?
Yeah.
She is the Leon of this game. 'Cause boredom kills me. Sunglasses. Yeah! I'm sick of people bringing religion and other bullshit into the Minion fandom.
I don't read religion in my game.
I can't even do a hypothetical one of those because it makes me laugh too much. This was really, really disgusting, and no wonder why Sega wants a new mascot. That applies to, like, every Sonic game. What about you? I like how he's looking at the gun genuinely while saying that incredibly sarcastic statement. So it's just really weird and kind of pervy.
I think he meant his buddy is the gun.
I know, that's like... I'm sticking to the buddy system. I'm not going to apologize for that.
I think you should. Alright. Let's try and see if I can't goof this time.
Pretty fly for a white guy. I'm not racist. That is the name of the song. If you have to clarify that, you're too young to be writing anything. Also, why would that song be used? Adam Jensen was fired because his robo-dick malfunctioned. He never asked for that. No, Morgan, you don't have to hit me. I'm doing it to myself in my head over and over and over again.
Our Human Revolution episode just went up today.
Yes, it did. And it's 10 minutes of me incompetently running around trying to jump into air shafts and you semi-competently shooting people in the head.
Semi-competent, I'm good at it.
Dude, it's the Wii U gamepad. Nobody's good at
Oh, fair enough.
it.
I forgot about that.
But will they be able to survive Brendan Fraser's deadly game?
Stop.
Like, can we have a version of 7 where John Doe's just Brendan Fraser?
Not kidding, stop.
Oh, man. I can't do it. Oh. Was that a Crimson Head?
No.
Okay, I was like, I don't want that.
Zombie.
Okay, I don't want
I'm
that.
gonna burn it.
I don't want it in my...
I
don't want this in my
You doing Crimson Head's naked.
We are just...
Dumb.
Ugh. Yeah.
We're pretty dumb.
Yeah. Really good movie. It is. Red Dragon is a good movie.
Yeah.
It's also directed well, which I don't get. Like, maybe Brett Ratner just had better people working for him.
Probably.
Because it's not because of him that movie's good. It's because, oh, who the hell wrote Manhunter?
Richard Harris. No.
Thomas Harris.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad that we both had a moment there to prove that we actually know something beyond looking things up on Google.
Who's Richard Harris? Is
I'm
that
gonna look that
Dumbledore?
up.
That's Dumbledore.
Yeah. What, Mom? You got locked? Oh, the dog.
Alright, what did I miss?
That's what happens when you don't go back in when you're supposed to.
Well, I missed something again.
Uh-oh.
Got the wooden mount. I need to set something on fire, but I don't have a lighter. Where's the lighter?
I don't... Wait.
What small study? What? Dodging the zombie in the hall and head through the door.
In the hole.
I don't know if this walkthrough understands that right in that particular angle means back.
Yeah, like... There's also a bit of a disconnect because the controls are so contextual to the camera angle. So, like, anything can kind of mean anything.
I'll figure it out.
I love it when she's just stridently walking into the wall. Like, she thinks she's gonna get somewhere.
I think I'm gonna get somewhere, but then the camera changes.
Dog. Cat?
No.
Moose?
Niece.
Myself. I don't know. I don't know. Ringo, I don't know. Ringo.
Name's
I don't really think that I could just write all of the songs. They'll probably be better that way. When Ringo, what the fuck did he do? He wrote Octopus's Garden. What just happened?
They made that endless painter. It's called Hatman. What the fuck?
This man's got a hat, so I called him Hatman.
If it's got a hat on it, it's probably likely that it will be called Hatman.
Why did you make him Cockney?
I don't know.
I don't. Can you do like that? Can you do what you just said, except say it in Andrew Garfield's voice from Silence?
No.
I really like that. Like, it's not a bad accent, but it's just funny.
It's a Portuguese accent.
It's-
It's just one I'm not familiar with,
It's-
so I can't
it's-
do it.
I mean, he does it well. It just
Yeah.
anything he says just sounds slightly silly. It's really bad, Hacksaw Ridge. He's like,
Doesn't seem so bad to me to want to put a little bit of light back in this world.
okay, you started off Andrew Garfield and ended Tommy Wiseau. And live back in this world.
I fed up with this world. I should have yelled. All right, what do I do? Where's the balcony?
the nostalgic critic review of The Room when he's like, he throws the somehow most over the top, but yet not caring under the bottom tantrum I've ever seen. It's perfect because he's just oh
He fell.
Oh, he needs some milk.
Oh no.
That guy was just like, nah.
Nah. All right, we're not.
So, yeah, Kentucky and Kansas are playing, so we mildly care about sports.
I
for once.
don't even a little bit, but you know.
Oh, look at this guy. He just wants to have a party.
Excuse me.
He just actually looks like one of the zombies
Where are his
from.
shoes?
He just looks like one of the zombies from the actual Night of the Living Dead. Like the ones that look like they just have on some pale makeup and just disheveled clothing.
I'm gonna go ahead and kill these because, you know, I keep coming back
Yeah.
to this room.
This is like the most common place to come back. I like how they just fall into each other and they make like a human centipede.
Can I burn both at the same time? Shit! I gotta go get the kerosene.
You come back and they're crimson heads.
My gun's out of bullets.
My bullets are out of gun. I just really like her down the stairs.
He's dead too.
He's really dead. I'm
No.
fed up with this world. Oh my god, I forgot the new Neil Breen movie came out.
I didn't know there was a new one.
Yep.
I should.
Can't wait to see it.
I wish you'd let me keep it that way.
It's called Pass Through, but the through is THRU. He is the most pretentious man. Like, M. Night Shyamalan wishes he could be that pretentious.
Get this feel kind thing.
I have a feeling once both of us see Split, we're going to have a lot of things to say about it on here, whether we like it or not.
Yeah.
Because M. Night Shyamalan, I mean, say what you will about him, and I will. oh man, I will. He has never not given me a lot of ammunition to talk about his movies, be it good or bad. The only exception to that is The Village. Because that movie is the most boring movie to talk about ever.
Yeah, and I would say After Earth is like other people can talk about it really
Yeah.
well. I just
After
can't.
Earth is just a movie where things just happen. Like, and I mean that in the worst pot, like, they just... Okay.
All right.
And then you have... Denied! Sit down! The worst Will Smith performance.
In a world where Suicide Squad exists and Collateral
What are
Beauty
we,
exists.
some kind of Suicide Squad? That line is in a movie, and it was written by somebody who has been nominated for an Oscar. Let it sink in. More like David A. This movie isn't very good. That was really the best I had.
You made me like Suicide Squad a little bit better with that joke.
Wait! Oh, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's amazing just because I'm still kind of bewildered. Like, I know what's wrong with Suicide Squad, but it just kind of remisses me. Just how do you fuck that up? Like, give me that movie. I'm aware that I've never worked in Hollywood. I'd still make a better movie than David Ayer did. And you know, like, it wasn't really the studio's involvement, because do you really honestly think they cared about what happened in the plot to that movie?
No.
They're like, as long as something doesn't damage Gotham or Metropolis or whatever, you can do whatever the hell you want.
And that's why it was in No Name Central.
Yeah. Just like Train Avenue. Like there are trains there.
It's on Main Street.
Blue light in the sky road.
It's cute.
You know, I wrote a book, and I actually have a scene where there's a blue light in the sky.
You should take that out.
No, it immediately is... See, what happens with the blue lights in the sky is that they happen for a climax, and then they don't do anything. In mine, it happens, is erased, and someone dies. So it's the complete opposite of every time it's used in Hollywood, where nothing happens. And I did that before I noticed all of these trends, so I'm just saying... Not intentional. Burns.
It's really dumb that you can get hurt from that.
Yeah. Like, oh
This
no,
game sucks.
My shin burns. 0 out of IGN, 6 out of 10, too much fire. Seriously, their Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire review is retarded. They're like, this is the best game ever made, but it has too much water, 6 out of 10. Like, what?
Too much water.
That was their only complaint with the game, when they, like, listed all of their things. It was like, great remaster, amazing music, gameplay, visuals, expands on the original. Too much water. 6 out of 10. What?
And they gave, like every Call of Duty a 9.
Yeah, I think it's funny that people, like, when... I'm not going to actually talk about the actual event, but when Gamergate happened, everyone was like, I don't trust mainstream reviews anymore. I'm like, you trusted them before? Like, you trusted people that gave Final Fantasy 13, like, a 9? Like, what? Actually, you know what? I really... Because this has bothered me forever, the fact that Final Fantasy 13 has been critically, like, well-reviewed. And I just...
Ow.
I get that games are subjective.
Get off.
But I just don't understand how anyone can enjoy that movie. Or that game. I mean, it is a movie! I mean, come on.
Fuck off from me.
You just... What do you think... Okay, so...
I like how they make monkey noises.
This is funny. People in the comments who's listened about this. Okay, so Zach said he was... You know those 3 games he said he was selling to?
Mm.
He said he was just like, whatever price you think is fair. What price do you think is fair for that? Because I genuinely don't know.
For what?
For just any of those games. He had Grand Theft Auto 5, The Last of Us, and...
20 each.
Fallout. Yeah, I was going to say 20. I'm not going to buy Grand Theft Auto 5 because I don't want to. Because why would I?
I just don't know. I just don't know.
When I could play literally any other open world game ever, including a Final Fantasy game that I want to play. It's really sad that 13 was the first, like, multi-platform Final Fantasy game.
Oh, yeah.
I guess technically 11 was, because it was on a Xbox somehow.
No
Yeah, because I'm sure a lot of people played
No
that.
one played it on Xbox.
No one played it at all!
No one played Xbox.
Okay, Final Fantasy 13 on the PS3 has an 83. And it has a user score of 7.2. Like, no?
A Monster
Let's,
Calls
like-
has like a 76.
Oh my lord. Okay, alright. Games Radar gave it a 100. Haha, never reading you again. I don't care about trailers. Computer and Video Games gave it a 92. 9 Lives. The Kevin Spacey movie? Gave it a 90. So yeah. Game Zone, 85. A game that impresses easily.
No.
No, you are the one who is impressed easily, my friend. Oh my gosh, look at this. 81, 80, 40 with Destructoid. Jim Sterling, my boy.
Even that's too generous.
It takes more than graphics to make a game, and Final Fantasy XIII offers very little else other than eye candy. Ultimately, this latest edition of the Final Fantasy series is a pompous and masturbatory affair created seemingly to promote the developer's ego first and the player's enjoyment second. That was perfect.
And how is that a 40? That's like a 10, even from the description.
Oh, hey, there's a Resident Evil 7 trailer happening right now. Oh, I just want that game.
Yeah. Who's gonna buy that on an Xbox One?
Who's going to own an Xbox One? Zach. Forgot he does actually own one.
Well, fuck him.
Okay.
Why do I still have the acid rounds?
Those
I'm
were
freaking
all.
dumb.
I don't. Apple user. Eat a dick. I don't care. Okay, let's just stop this. Really sorry I elicited that noise from you.
No, it wasn't you. I'm not too sure I like this game very much.
This happens to us way too often.
I mean, I never really loved it or anything. It's not like it's fallen from grace in my eyes.
Yeah. I'll have to actually legit look at it again, like play it, and hell, I mean, I will soon, practically.
There are green herbs growing here. You don't need to use. Yes, I do.
You don't need to.
Yes, I do.
Is that part in like Fire Red where they're just like, it's a telephone, better not use it. Who knows what could happen if I use these things?
I already used it. I got it. I got it now. I just goofed
Oh.
something. All right.
You done goofed.
Shut up.
Troop.
Shut up.
Okay, you know that Jim Sterling review that I said was representative? That's the only fully negative review. All of them are otherwise are just positive or mixed. Look, say what you want about Jim Sterling, but I really like him as a game journalist. Because he actually, like, plays the games. I'm pretty sure all these other people don't. I think they played 10 minutes and were like, yeah, it seems good. Because how can someone play that for more than 10 hours and then like it? Like, that, I'm not, like, it's a genuine question. Edge magazine takes brave risks with the series foundations, except for the part where it didn't. But they ultimately create trembling fractures throughout the entire edifice. The robust battle system... Robust? What did you play?
Not
Even
Final Fantasy 13.
Even a 5 out of 10 review just doesn't... like. Okay, now let's, comparatively speaking, Final Fantasy 15. We're gonna be really upset, aren't we?
Yep.
Because, you really love that game.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played it yet, so... We're gonna play that on here eventually.
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably gonna be awesome. Wait, I just typed it in. I need to type in Metacritic.
Metacritic.
Metacritic. Mati.
I got your Starbucks, critic.
Critic.
Can I join the group now?
Oh my god, it's lower.
How much?
2 points. It's an 81.
Alright, could be worse.
I guess, but really?
What's,
Okay,
what's the user rating?
It's probably like 7.7. It's only 0.5 more.
I mean...
There's no negative reviews, just mixed ones.
Well, I can understand someone being kind of meh.
Okay. The lowest reviews of 59. Final Fantasy 15 is definitely a memorable tale told with impressive production values. However, it's played by gameplay that basically plays itself. That's not a criticism.
No, that's not true.
Insufferable wait times, and a story that fails to establish itself before thrusting you into its world. I think this person doesn't play open world games very often.
They have a movie for establishing that? Me too.
You know who I hate?
Who?
Anyone who gives a game a 0 on Metacritic.
Yeah.
Because that's actually just impossible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they just don't like it, and they're just like, here's a 0. I don't think I've ever given a game a 1. Genuinely. I haven't played a game I hated that much that long.
No, I don't play games I don't want to play.
I think the lowest rating I think I've ever given a game was, like, a 3. Like, there has to be something for me to play it. Something. Because, like, it's not like a movie. You're dedicating a lot of your time to it.
Like, I played Aliens Colonial Marines, and I'd give it a 2.
That's because Aliens? It doesn't deserve to have the full title mentioned here.
I kind of forgot that we were recording for a second.
Maybe that's a sign of goodness.
I guess.
Whatever, fam. What does Split have on Metacritic?
Who cares?
Wouldn't it be funny if it was like a mixed reaction, because haha, Split. Sorry.
Sometimes I wish we had face cam just for the audience to see me give the stares that I give you sometimes.
That's not the New Jersey rock band teams up with Japan's Envy for a limited release 2 days. That's not that. There we go. 62. For a movie, that's pretty good, actually. Because movies get destroyed by this rating system. Okay, Roper liked it. So, okay, I trust his opinion.
He's too nice, though.
He is, but I still, like... He's, like, one of the only older journalist movie critics that I actually like. There's that woman that replaced Gene Siskel occasionally, who, like... Basically, I just want to show you Roger Ebert's TV show review for Magnolia, where he was talking about how amazing it was, and then she was just talking about it, and she was, like, trying to sound clever, and she didn't like it, and she just sounded like the biggest idiot. Like, it was so stupid. Like, you could even tell Roger was like, fucking...
What?
Did you... what? Like, I can understand people not liking Magnolia, but not for the reasons of, like... not for any of the reasons she gave. It was dumb. Oh my god, someone gave it a 10? Split reworks some of the themes Mr. Shyamalan developed in the 2000 Unbreakable. Weakness and strength, unstoppable power, a sense of emergent destiny. The film contends that people are purified by suffering. Having suffered through the screening, I'm still waiting for my pure self to kick in. Alright, that's funny.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna like that.
What, Split?
Yeah.
I probably am. And I don't like M. Night Shyamalan as a whole. Like, I would rather undergo some form of horrific physical self-flagellation than watch Lady in the Water. I would rather do most things that are conceivable by the human mind than watch Lady in the Water. I genuinely do not know how someone wrote that movie and how a studio said, you know, oh no,
He's fine.
he needs some milk.
He's fine.
He's fine. I wonder if Trainspotting 2 has any reviews yet.
Yeah, it has like a... It's either in the low 60s or high 50s.
That's good.
It has like an 8.3 average rating, though.
That's good. See, the thing is about, like, just, you can tell that they're really giving a shit about T2.
Oh, yeah.
Just because, like, I mean, just the shots in that trailer, like, those are already some of my favorite shots from, like, movies this year. Like, the one with the shadow of the mom, that one, I just kind of like the scene where he walks in and sees Begbie, and he's just like,
Yeah.
how have you been doing for 20 years? And it's just funny because Ewan McGregor just does not look 20 years older.
He doesn't see Begbie, he sees Sick Boy.
Or Sick Boy, shit. That was
Begbie's
Begbie.
Mustache.
Oh, yeah. I'm not
Rubber.
putting that shit in my body. No way. Drinks a shot of alcohol.
He's actually like kind of the one problem I have with Trainspotting.
Baby?
Yeah.
Well, he's a massive shithead.
No, he's just not a good character.
His character is he's an asshole. That's really just his character.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, T2 could fix that, but, you know. Because, like, you know they didn't make that movie for money because it's like, yeah, that extreme box office hit, Trainspotting.
Yeah, because Trainspotting made money.
It would be like if they made a Fight Club 2. Oh, wait. They kind of did.
There's no way that can be a movie.
I mean, I could argue that there's no way it could be a graphic novel.
No. Because it was just...
weird.
so weird.
And I mean, it's not like Fight Club's not weird, but it's like weird in a way that makes sense. One moment, please.
Backtrack to the main hall. Go
Wow,
upstairs,
look at the
upstairs.
polygons in that shadow. Look at him move. Ugh.
Dun, 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 dun,
Ding,
dun.
ding, ding.
Ski! Ski, Jill! Ski for your life! My favorite thing is like skiing in Metal Gear Solid 3. Because you actually just float.
Snake is so elegant.
Yeah.
I just want someone to animate his mouth to be like, Lollyloo! Except when he has O, he holds it, so he's like, Lollyloo! And he's just skating.
Something vibrated on my balls.
It's not a good sign.
It was
I
my
mean,
phone.
oh. Why did I sound disappointed? You know, I'm trying to... What are other movies that you would deem, like, really good, like... They don't have to necessarily be in the late 90s, but that was just when they were popular, like, counterculture movies. Because there's, like, Fight Club and Trainspotting are the two most obvious ones that come to mind. Would Requiem for a Dream count, just because of the
No.
setting?
No.
That was definitely the time period of, like, showing the,
Dazed and Confused, kind of.
Yeah, honestly, every Richard Linklater
Yeah.
movie. All of them. Except
for Before Trilogy.
except for the Before Trilogy and, that one based off of the Philip K. Dick novel.
Scanner Darkly.
Yeah. I can never remember that title because the title's stupid. Like, I like that movie, it's just as its dumb title.
I bought the book at the Strand bookstore in New York.
From what I remember, I quite like. I haven't read anything by Philip K. Dick that I don't like. I love We Can Remember It For You wholesale.
Go up the staircase. Southeast end. I don't know directions, game.
Oh, I remember. Okay, so did you notice in Silence, in that one scene, where I think it's Andrew Garfield is talking to the head Inquisitor dude, and how the candles on Andrew Garfield's side are like flickering wildly, and the ones on the other dude's side are just steady the whole time.
I don't think so.
I noticed that, and I'm like, that's intentional. Martin Scorsese is just actually a genius.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's old, and when he dies, I'm just not gonna be able to handle that.
Yeah, it'll feel like cinema died.
I mean, he helped make it what it is. He was the guy who pioneered 70s cinema, which is art house cinema as we know it.
It was the new Hollywood movement. That was just him.
Yeah. He was just like, I made Taxi Driver. Everyone should be able to make movies now. And then they did.
Like, I made Taxi Driver. So, make
on a budget of, nothing. What is Taxi Driver's budget? And however, people think movie budgets sound a lot, then you have to learn how many people actually go into making a movie, and you're like, oh, that's nothing. Okay. Why did I look up favorite? I mean, it's on there, but just type in Taxi Driver. I swear to God, if that movie ever gets a remake, someone's gonna die.
If it's ever gets a remake, it needs to be remade by me.
True. Okay, wow. 1,300,000.
I have the grenade launcher, Joe. What are you doing?
Having a budget of 1,300,000, that's just not even.
No.
That's what money?
What?
And you had Robert De Niro and Sybil Shepherd in your movie.
Yeah, De Niro wasn't popular then, though.
That's true.
He did I remember reading that he did have to lower his asking price just because he wanted to do the movie so bad.
Baby Jodie Foster.
Planning
Albert. I just cannot remember that is Albert Brooks. I forget it.
I also always forget
consistently.
I always forget that's Frank from Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah, Peter Boyle. Yeah, that's just weird. And Harvey Keitel's in it. Totally forgot about that.
That freaking pinky fingernail. It's gross.
If only he was the guy who got his finger shot off.
Yeah. The ending to that movie is shocking no matter how many times I watch it.
Well, it's just... it's funny because it's one of those things that's commonly interpreted, everybody's like, oh yeah, this is what happened in his head, and Paul Schrader's like, no, that's real, that's what happened.
That's what he did.
And I'm like, no, I think it's more effective if it's real.
Yeah.
I actually don't agree with the general consensus there. Because it's if it was all in his head, then it's it misses the point of having, the public make a hero out of a monster.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what happened. And Scorsese's great at that, is making people sympathize with just horrid people.
Richard.
Dick.
No! What? No!
A killing zone. Who talks like that?
Resident Evil.
They're terrible demons! That was the original. A big snake. I like how he's like, there are monsters here. What did this to you? It's a big snake. Just a big-ass snake. Wait.
I hate snakes, Reggie!
Soundtracks, The Pilgrim, Chapter 33, uncredited, written by Chris Christopherson.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I just
Why
really...
are you shocked by this?
Chris Christopherson. What?
What do you mean, what?
He did soundtracks?
He was a musician.
I didn't know that.
Like a famous musician in the 70s.
No idea. That's
dumb.
not how I know him.
You're dumb.
Yeah, a little bit.
I just call you dumb all the time.
You do.
And I'm kind of sorry.
Kind of.
Yeah.
What does that mean, gross? SEK 6... What?
It's a country. It's currency. I don't know where.
And it wasn't America that they decided to do that for? You know, of movies of this type, I just really don't get the appeal of Scarface. That movie's long and just not as good as Scorsese movies.
Northwest, again. You know what Northwest is?
You might also like Snatch. No, that's not even kind of similar
No,
to Taxi
no.
Driver IMDb, but okay.
Cry?
I guess because it also has, like, The Godfather. Okay. Seven. Yeah, definitely. Pulp Fiction. Sort of. Godfather Part 2. Yeah. Raging Bull. Yeah. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Yeah. Casino. Yeah.
One Flew Over
Apocalypse
the
Now.
Cuckoo's Nest is a good counterculture movie.
Yeah, it is. It's also just
Good.
really sad.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that would be one of my favorite movies if I watched it again, but it's just so sad. I also give credit for Jennifer Lawrence, that being her favorite movie. I'm like, you got good taste, girl.
It's like that and Girl Interrupted.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. We haven't talked about the game, like, at all.
I mean, it's the least interesting thing happening to us right now.
I guess.
I mean, it's just like Resident Evil. It's good.
I only kind of
We haven't
like
even really gotten to the good part of the game yet. The part of the game's underground.
it. Ah!
There's that Crimson Head.
I juked him. Though.
Jukebox.
It's
Hero. Stars in his eyes.
Huh?
Jukebox Hero.
Huh?
Stars in his eyes.
Oh, Lord. I hear a Crimson Head.
Lorraine Bracco, what have you done other than... She was in The Sopranos, that's right. And... She was in BoJack Horseman, okay. Did not recognize that.
I can't remember if The Basketball Diaries is a good movie or not.
I can't remember it because I haven't seen it.
I watched it like forever ago.
Doesn't it have DiCaprio?
Mm-hmm.
So it's got that.
Yeah, I mean, it was just...
Yeah, it was there. Yeah. Let's see, what's its rating? 7.3. Yeah, it's probably good. Hackers? Okay. Yeah, I just haven't seen... Did she...
I always confuse Scanners with Hackers.
Well, one of them's a good movie.
Yeah. I haven't even seen Hackers.
It's not good. I mean, comparing anything to Scanners, which is like such a good cult classic movie, it's not going to come out favorably. Okay, somebody put An Offer You Can't Refuse in the user reviews for Goodfellas. That's the wrong movie.
You done fucked up.
Oh, dear. What is the best mob movie? Goodfellas. Yeah, I mean, I can't really
Like,
argue.
do you count The Departed as a
No,
movie?
I don't.
Then
It's
no.
more of an... I mean, the Irish mob's a different thing. And I mean, it does definitely explore the culture of it, but it's just... I don't know. The Departed is much more character-driven rather than being environment-driven. Scorsese makes really good environment-driven films, though. Him and Tarantino, they kind of got a caveat on that.
Richard's probably dead.
No, Dick died.
Is that, like, important that he lives?
Probably not. Doesn't he, like, show up and give you ammo or something?
What the hell if I know? I've never finished this game.
Finished.
Finished, dang.
Wow, 7 is number 22 on the highest rated movies? I am glad it is that high.
I think it's like number 22 on my favorites or something.
It's number 4. No. Monster Calls is number 14. Number 15? Probably 15.
Remember, it used to be in my top 10.
I just never get tired of that movie. It's funny because it started out in like the 30s, and I just watched it more, and I'm like, why do I not like this movie more? And then I did.
Shit. What room is he in?
Also known as Los Siete Pecados Capitales.
7.
So 7 cap... Is that actually just 7 capital murders? Stupid. Wow, its budget was $33 million? God, that's nothing. gross 350 million. Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the studios were just like, oh,
Yeah, Richard's dead.
maybe Alien 3 was a bad idea.
Is he dead?
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, he's out.
see, this is the moment in modern horror movies where he would go, and then it would be a jump scare, and the strings would be like, ding, and then I'd just be like, fuck you, movie.
Alright.
Wow.
What do I do now?
1,500,000 people have rated Fight Club. That is a lot of
That's
people.
a lot of people for an IMDb
Mhm.
page.
Let's see, what's Shawshank's at number 1? Let's see how many people have rated that.
I know it's a few million.
Yeah, it's got it. I mean, at least.
Yeah.
1,000,007. That's so, yeah, and Fight Club's number 10, so. I forget that.
Whoa!
That's, whoa!
That was
whoa!
He won't come back as a Crimson Head.
I mean, if he does, that's some bullshit.
I don't think they do. I think that's how you keep him from.
It's a good way. I keep forgetting that Bob Gunton's like younger and things. He was the warden in Shawshank. In the book, isn't Bob Gunton's character 2 people? Like, aren't there 2 wardens in the Shawshank story? And like the Rita Hayworth.
I don't remember.
I think there are. Clancy Brown's in this. Wow, I forgot about that.
You need to light the candles.
He is Lex Luthor in everything that has to do with that
Why
being
doesn't
animated.
he play him in live action stuff?
That's a really, really good question.
Just
'Cause he
shave
could.
bald.
I mean, everything's better than Jesse Eisenberg is.
No, think of her performance. It's better.
Yeah.
Think of the worst performance you can think of.
And see, in theory, I don't hate
He's fine.
Eisenberg as Luthor if he's directed correctly. Like, I feel like they could have made something good out of that. He's probably fine. He's got all the raspberry jam. But seriously, though, real talk, Jesse Eisenberg could do it.
Yeah.
It's just that he was directed like an idiot. Oh, I'm gonna, be upset. I wonder how many writing credits Stephen King has. Let me see here. Stephen King has 244. Wow.
All right.
Upcoming projects, 39. Yeah, that'll do it. The Dark Tower. Oh my god, I can't wait. Oh, and it's this year.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're doing Cujo again. Maybe they'll make it good this time.
The book wasn't good.
You know, you're kind of right. Now that I think about it, the book was kind of. I mean, it was written well. It just wasn't really that. It was like, hey, do you think Misery would be good with a dog? Probably not.
All right, I'll write it anyways.
That's the thing. It's like, it's amazing how Stephen King can write things that are like absolutely essential pieces of fiction and literally the best things that have ever existed in its medium, and completely disposable things that you can just ignore. I don't say that about many people at all.
So, excuse me. I had to
Oh.
sneeze.
I remember reading The Cell.
Why?
No, I remember reading it. I don't remember what happened. I just remember the act of opening a book, and then I read information. Like, what even actually was that about? Like, I remember something about signals.
Cell phone zombies or something.
Yeah, there's like a virus, and it's terrible.
Right. Lower left.
I can't
lower
remember
right.
if I liked Pet Cemetery or not.
It's good.
I remember conceptually I found it incredibly intriguing. There's the trailer for Silence.
Gotta love that shot of the boat.
It's just really, like, I love all the shots. I really want to know, the people watching this Kentucky-Kansas game, how many of them genuinely give a shit about a Martin Scorsese movie. And he's a fairly mainstream
Oh, Lord.
director. Oh, boy.
I think I fucked up. Yeah. I didn't do a good thing. Run, Phil Jallentine, run.
Vagina time.
Oh my god.
No.
I hate you.
Okay. Drunken Fireworks. That's a good story name. The Overlook, what? What now? This is...
Oh yeah, you don't know about that?
I feel like I did at one point. Oh no.
I don't know who that is.
He took over Frank Darabont in The Walking Dead. This is gonna be awful. Why? No.
I can't carry any more items, and I can't drop anything.
I remember
looks
really
like-
liking Salem's Lot.
Looks like I'm gonna die.
You remember that Twitter poll that I ran for what people's favorite Stephen King novel was? Salem's Lot won.
Huh.
Over
good.
Misery.
It's good.
I mean, yeah, but over Misery?
I mean, no one's
And The
read,
Stand?
No one's read The Stand.
I mean, you're right,
And
but
it's-
they're still wrong.
Well, of course they are. It's the best work of fiction. They're wrong for having not read it.
True. I mean, I'm glad that that's listed under like his notable works on Wikipedia, but it just really makes me sad that nobody's read it. I mean, I'm glad it's as popular as it is because that's easily his second best.
I'm gonna disturb you guys if I turn this on.
Nah, really. Actually, we need to end the episode anyway.
Oh yeah, probably.
Eh,
Hang on, let me finish this.
Okay. Do it. Oh wow, yeah. We have done it.
Yeah, I have to... All right.